If you've got issues with coming over the top, chances are that you've got a two-plane backswing and a one-plane downswing. Now, neither is right or wrong, but if you're mixing the two together, then quite often this is the culprit of a over-the-top movement. So let me try and explain. Two-plane swing has a takeaway which goes inside on the backswing, and then from this point the arms lift up. So you have separation between the turn of your body and the elevation of the arms. So it's a movement which goes around and then up. Now, if that's you, the downswing must start with the reverse order of the backswing. So in other words, when you start the downswing, the arms must drop down first, followed then by a turn of the body. Now, that's fine if you've got a drop down of your arms before the shoulders start to engage in their second movement. However, often when people are coming over the top, what I see is golfers come inside, up, and then they have a movement which is connected to a one-plane backswing, i.e. that the shoulders and the hips start turning with the arms then coming down after. Now, that movement itself isn't wrong, but obviously if you're going on a two-plane backswing and then you make a one-plane downswing, then chances are that you're going to sweep across the ball and get numerous types of shots. So if your natural movement from the top of the backswing is to whip the hips round and turn the shoulders from the minute you start down, then you need to work towards lowering your plane down to a single movement. So the lower line which you see down here, that's your one-plane swing. Two-plane swing is when you go to the lower one and then you lift up to the top one. That's a two-plane. So the one-plane swing, your hands work inside with the club staying slightly outside your hands, and then the arms, instead of going up, they'll go back behind you. Now from this movement here, you can then begin to rotate the hips and the shoulders from the start of the backswing without the worry or fear of the club coming over the top. So your path will be a touch more shallow, which is fine, but you'll feel a natural movement taking place to the ball. If you're not familiar with that movement and you prefer to be an arms and hands golfer, which is again fine, then from the top of the backswing you've got to make sure that your arms come down first to the point where they lifted up, and then you can then turn the shoulders. So to rectify the problem of coming over the top, look at the top of the backswing, decide whether you're a one or two plane swing. If you're a two plane swing, remember the arms must drop down before the shoulders turn. But if that movement doesn't feel very natural, or you start to lose power and you feel that turning feels the right thing to do, then go for a one-plane swing, which will enable you to really fire the body nice and early without the fear of coming over the top. Thanks.